to Sanity Mix Crochet Items. Today I'm starting a new project. Technically I'm starting over a new project. I joined Dawn, Aaron, and a bunch of other talented folks in doing the Charlotte sweater. But I'm thinking because we're in spring now, I might make it just a cap sleeve shirt instead of full sweater, and then maybe if I like it for Christmas, maybe use a thicker yarn and make it a full on sweater. Who knows? We'll see. But anyway, I am starting this, and I just started it today, so this is how far I've gotten so far. I'm using a 4mm crochet hook from Clover, not sponsored, and I'm using this color Orchid. It's the Bella Cash. I don't know how well you can see that. Bella Cash by Universal Yarn. I believe I got this from Hirschner's, maybe? I don't know. It's been in my stash for quite some time. So I got 10 skeins of this. It is actually color 118. It's a very light purple. It looks pink, but it's purple. There is 230 yards, 210 meters. It's a fine weight. It is 60% superwash fine merino wool. Wait, let me read that again. 60% fine merino superwash wool, 30% nylon, and 10% cashmere. It's super soft, but it is a fine weight. I think it's definitely a fine weight, but more like a very light DK. But I guess fine is fine. Recommended hook size is 3.75. But I'm using a 4 because I kind of want it light and airy. Anyway, long story short, I have, like I said, 10 of these Bella Cash donuts. It looks more purple there. Anyway, I'm going to work on this a little bit more today. And I did start watching Dexter Resurrect. Something, I don't know. It's the old Dexter is back. Anyway, he's taking back his life. But back to the Charlotte sweater. So since this is my second one that I started, actually I'll show you the first one I started and I messed up totally. And it's gonna end up getting frogged. Here's the first one I did. And if you can see, the top diamond did not connect properly. So we're just gonna frog that and maybe make a blanket or something out of that yarn, because this was a very lovely green color, which I kind of really like. But I was hoping to get this done for St. Patrick's Day or March and basically have a green sweater. But this was with Premier Anti-Pill DK colors and the color Moss. And I did use a 5 hook on this one, but it's not satisfying my, I don't know, my it's not doing it. So I want to do it right. Anyway, I'm gonna start this one, or keep working on this one. And since this is the second time doing it, it's going along pretty smoothly. I did end up starting the chain with Swift foundation, Mama Swift's chain 3 double crochet, until I got to the count that I needed. For my size that I'm making is a medium, so I did 120 stitches. So technically Mama Swift, and that's my diffuser. If you see smoke, it's the house is not on fire, it's the diffuser. Anyway, I did 40 of Mama Swift's foundation, and then I went back and did 3 double crochets in each of the chains to get the row 1 and 2, and then I did row 3 and 4, which is front post, back post, double crochets, and then row 5 was, anyway, I'm not gonna give you the whole pattern, but just so you start. So basically, after I did the 3 double crochets, I folded and then I joined and then I sewed it so it's all connected. So it's one big long ta-da tight thing. But like I said, it's going a lot smoother. It just, I have to remember to flip every other row after row 6. So yeah, so far so good. I'm just zooming along, and I did end up putting a stitch marker on the front so that I know what side is the front, but you'll know which one's the inside and outside because the inside has this little ridge, that's the inside, and then the outside is the clean side, so you guys will figure it out. Anyway, if you guys need help, definitely reach out to Dawn Erin. I call her Day, so just keep that in mind. That might be a quiz or something later on. But yes, that's basically it for me. So it is, what is today? Today's Monday. Jeez Louise. This weekend was a little stressful for me, so I'm trying to get my bearings and staying occupied. Actually, I did start reading a new book called As for Andrea. It's pretty good. So it's not reading like a book wise. I'm listening to the audiobook of that one, and basically I'm just gonna listen to that because I was gonna turn on Dexter's Resurrection is the name of the show that I started, and I started with season 1, but I kind of don't want to watch that because that show actually engages me, so I'm like this the whole time watching it. So I'm just gonna put the book on and listen to that and work on this, and we'll make this a little series, I guess. The Charlotte series, day 1, because the first one I just kind of jumped in and wasn't really paying attention. So now I know what I'm doing, we'll get her done. So far for day 1, I completed the collar or the brim, or what do you call this? The ribbing. And then I started, well, right now I'm on round 2 through 6, and I'm at 4 right now currently. So we'll try to finish 6 today, and then tomorrow will be day 2, and my goal is to get to 7 and 9. So basically pages 4 and 5 for day 1. Yeah, 4 and 5, and that's usually how my brain processes patterns. Is I do it a page at a time, a row at a time. On day 2 and I didn't finish row 6, so today I'm going to aim for 6, 7, 8, and 9, so 4 rows. But I can barely see and my head is pounding really bad, so I slept all day. So I didn't do much hooking. Did a lot of snoring. Anyway, long story short, I'm really feeling this, and now the pattern is clicking better, I feel like I can get it done sooner than later. You know?